The Philippines, province of Negros Occidental. Reduced rainfall due to climate change and lack of government help meant that hill dwellers have to manually fetch an average of 40 litres of water a day from downhill. That's 1 to 2 kilometres. Most of the villagers are too poor to afford alternative water sources, and life without sufficient water leads to poor sanitation, skin and waterborne diseases, as well as malnutrition. The initiative from the Alternative Indigenous Development Foundation, AIDFI, aimed to supply water uphill for drinking, household use and to boost agricultural output in a way that would trigger further community development and promote environmental sustainability. Ram pumps need no external energy supply apart from the energy inherent in flowing water. AIDFI ram pumps are capable of pushing water 50 times higher for every meter drop of water. This is without emitting greenhouse gases. AIDFI established water associations, trained local technicians and fostered community participation during construction and installation. At the end of the project, an official handover ensured true community ownership. The initiative has directly impacted 290,000 people. AIDFI has installed about 1,200 ram pump systems in 580 communities, increasing the amount of water available per person per day and decreasing the impact of waterborne illnesses. It's improving education and enhancing agricultural output. Installed pumps deliver together over 11 million litres of water per day. The innovation saves the environment some 8,000 tonnes of carbon dioxide yearly. Also, the initiative has trained over 1,100 local village technicians and employs 33 people with regular, fulfilling green jobs. The Alternative Indigenous Development Foundation won the Water Prize with 44% of the public vote. What's to appreciate about this initiative is that the foundation helped to organise the villagers in cooperative. They trained people to use, maintain and repair the technology. And then they provided this very clever, sustainable technology for pumping water uphill. There's a lot to learn too from the foundation. With a little bit of help, but with a lot of knowledge and experience, and with some sustainable technology, it is possible to ensure that communities have water security. When they have water security, health, hygiene improve, but also irrigation and food security. Ensuring the security of the basics ensures that communities have a much better chance to thrive. Abuja, Nigeria. Prior to the initiative, there were no recycling programs, and the majority of Nigerians did not sort their waste. They burnt it instead, leading to air and water pollution, as well as adverse human health outcomes. Eco Green is a non-governmental organisation formed by young and vibrant civil servants across various federal ministries and agencies, as well as members from various countries in Africa. Eco-Green set out to encourage Nigerian citizens to reduce, reuse and recycle in order to contribute to the protection of the country's environment. The initiative trained people, including employees of the Ministry of Environment, on how to correctly sort office garbage. Eco-Green Africa organised cleanups, including activities for the 2021 World Cleanup Day in the city. This was in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Environment and the Swedish Embassy. Its plastic waste partnerships birthed Cash for Trash and Adopt a Restaurant recycling programs. Eco-Green designed colour-coded waste bins and also a smart recyclable waste machine that collects and sorts recyclable waste. Also, for every recyclable waste deposited, the smart machine will print out a payslip for the Cash for Trash scheme. The initiative has directly impacted 80 people. Over 2 tons of recyclable waste has been successfully diverted from landfills, and contract work opportunities have been created, thus contributing to poverty alleviation.
Eco-Green Africa won the public vote with 82% of all the votes in the air category. We can understand that as waste piles up, the first impulse is to burn it because it just disappears. Unfortunately, it goes into the air and can create health problems and other problems from pollution. There's a lot to learn from the Eco-Green initiative. The first one is that we should use several solutions at once, but also that waste can be valuable, and that if we connect to waste the power of the economic system, we can accelerate sustainability.
Lagos, Nigeria. Rapid urbanization was causing neighborhood decay. In the suburb Agege, the population density is approximately 60,000 inhabitants per square kilometre, and poverty in Agege is manifest. 60% of the population in this area fall within the poverty bracket, and poor urban households spend about 90% of their small income on food, because they are mostly self-employed, making precarious livelihoods from petty trades or other low-level occupations. The initiative set out to reduce the level of hunger, poverty and employment. It set out to create a food and agricultural system that is managed and operated by family labour and helps to improve locals' quality of life, dignity and equity. The initiative trained women and youths to farm vegetables, snails and poultry. Households received starter kits containing seeds, soils, fertilizers, containers, poultry birds and snails. They were helped to set up farms for small crops and livestock farming operations. The family program trained and empowered over 250 beneficiaries to successfully establish snailery, poultry and backyard vegetable farms in 20 communities in Lagos, thus transitioning them from food insecurity to food security. There was an increase in women's participation and farm yields. The trainees have in turn trained about 400 other women in their different communities. Furthermore, the program and its landless farming approach has positive effects on the environment and as such has prevented likely environmental degradation.
The Lagos Food Bank won the food category with 50% of the public vote. What we can really appreciate about this initiative is that they started from the values of dignity and equity. From these values of dignity and equity, the initiative helped people create food from almost nothing, with landless farming. They helped them set up family farms, and with seeds and fertilizer, they helped them get a yield really early to achieve food security. I think that we can learn from the Lagos Food Bank is that it's important that we start all of our initiatives understanding and valuing human dignity. I think also that we can see how nature gives us many, many free gifts. And if we can work together with kindness and with innovativeness, that we can harness these free gifts to ensure food security, even in the most challenging situations.
India. Bharati Vidyapith's College of Engineering, Laval, Pune. Jaggery is traditional non-centrifugal cane sugar. It's one of the oldest small-scale business enterprises in this Indian sugarcane belt. Unlike refined sugar, jaggery is high in vitamins and minerals. Jaggery production, however, is not very efficient. Although the machines run on electricity, without a reliable grid, the farmers need diesel generator sets, and these cause huge carbon emissions, noise pollution, and increase their operational costs. The sugarcane pulp, bagasse, is the fibrous substance left behind after the juice of the sugarcane plant is harvested. This pulp is often not used, but just left to rot. Young researchers at the college set out to design new, efficient and environmentally friendly jaggery-making units. The units have their own solar power and biofuel production. They provide a crushing capability of 30 to 50 tons per day. Smart, heavy-duty planetary gearbox sugarcane crushers improve juice extraction efficiency up to 90%, and this is with zero transmission losses and reduced maintenance, space, and foundation cost. They designed new furnaces that use thick fabrics. These significantly reduce the heat loss in furnace walls. The initiative has directly impacted 2,500 people with rural employment opportunities and more empowerment of women. They are generating 16 megawatt hours per year of environmentally friendly electricity. Greenhouse gas emissions have been reduced by 7%. There are now no power shortages, blackouts, or load shedding issues, and diesel consumption is reduced by 90% compared to conventional jaggery units.
The College of Engineering won the Youth Climate category with 60% of the public vote. We can really appreciate that these young researchers from an academic environment started to address the local challenge of fossil dependency. This is not just a local challenge, but it's also a global challenge. They were able to take an inefficient, polluting industry, help turn it around, ensure that local industries could have a sustainable income, and even help these industries thrive. We can learn that young people, with their innovativeness and their energy and drive in academic environments, are really important, and that when we harness them together with local challenges, that we can really accelerate moving towards sustainability.